Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just had a succession and we dealt with I believe it was an independence faction. And then we also are working on dealing with this Catholic uprising. So there's this territory out over here that we could definitely go after. We're just embarking right now, and we're going to go try to capture their leader. We'll see what ends up happening with that. They're going to get this siege completed. It'll take us about 4 months to get out here, and we'll see. We will see. So we're just going to embark, and that is fine. They're going to finish this. Where are they going to go next? Because we're not going to want to stay going here, almost certainly. We're on our way over, but it'll take some time. They seem to be grouping together up over here, or at least slowly drifting together. They're going here. Beautiful. I think that's perfect. We're going to want to fight them exactly right there. Interestingly, we don't have other factions behind this. We did acquiesce to the Crown Authority faction. We can boost that back up in a couple years, but for now, I don't mind all that much. It's okay. We will, of course, summon the physician here. There's a lot of plagues going on, and they're definitely moving a lot of forces in over this way, but so are we, and this should be fine. We're sailing around, and we'll be over here very, very soon. So we're at minus 23% right now. They can obviously mathematically win this war at this point. We need to give a very, very solid battle down over here. That's what we need to do at this moment. And we'll just see what this ends up looking like in terms of our... I was going to say thrust to weight. I've been playing a lot of Kerbal, apparently. No, thrust to weight is not necessarily relevant here. We just want to stack wipe these guys. And that is putting us at what? 50% from Battle War score right there. Okay, it is still theoretically possible at this time, mathematically, for them to win this. But it's going to be hard. So we're going to take this back, and then we're going to walk up over this way. Where is their leader? Unfortunately, we didn't capture him. He is in this force now. Okay, we can definitely do something about that. So I'd like to make our way down here. No, this is too expensive. Oh, they're actually fighting here. Let's go here, then come around to here. Excellent. So we're going to catch this force, and we are at... We've occupied Kershulm. Okay, that must be something one of our allies did. Because that means that it's now mathematically impossible to lose this as long as we hold that. So that's fine. We're going to attack right down over here, hopefully capture their leader with this stack wipe, but we've had bad luck with leader captures. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it didn't happen. Okay, so next up, he is located here. Okay. So France is one of the large war goals. We should probably just come down this way and take these captures back. We'll arrive here in 3 months. They'll have this done in 30 days, so they'll get that done before we get there. But yeah, it is mathematically impossible for them to win at this point. So that's looking solid. They've also only got 40,000 troops at this point, and we'll see where those armies end up being. There's this up over here. But for now, I want to get France entirely under our control. I'm wondering, is there any... No, this is not considered war goal up here. Nor is this. I think we just need to get France under our control to get ticking. That's the current theory. Ticking war score would be very useful for us, of course. But it's not the biggest of deals. So we'll stack wipe this force, no problem. And let's go grab back these 3 castles. So that's going to get us a fair amount of occupation. And of course, this is going to go very, very quick. This guy's trying to become our rival. Okay, whatever. Demand artifact, no, we'll pass on that for right now. We can restore accolades. What accolades do we need to restore? The bearer of the Emperor's Mace. Do it. We should definitely do that. So we'll get this territory taken back. as I said, it is currently impossible for them to win this. With that back, in theory... Oh, we're dueling? Well, this isn't going well. Taste silver. We can do a confident attack. Seems okay. We could put the boot in, but that's very risky here. We'll try it. Probing attack. Okay. Or we could tire him, and that is actually going to lose us some stress. We lost, but that's okay. We are going to gain the trait Wounded. Hopefully we don't die to that, but we shouldn't. Summon the physician, and we don't look all that wounded. Oh, immediately a successful wound treatment. So that sounds good. Next up, where is their leader at? He is still chilling over here. Okay. So that should give us ticking war score. I think that we need to make our way up over this direction and try to fight this army, but that's going to take us 6 months to get there. So that's going to be mildly painful. For sure. No ticking war score as of yet, but I think that we'll start getting ticking war score fairly soon. But yeah, 6 months to get up here. I'm going to raise up a small force here. Men-at-arms. Hang on. That's going to be some knights, isn't it? That's fine. We're going to raise up a small force here, only around like 10k. Okay. I'm going to stop these guys from gathering, and we're going to head in over this way. I just want to eliminate this force, and we can slow siege this back. Okay, so let's divide this in half. We'll send half here, and the other half to here. Perfect. So that seems reasonably okay. I see these guys raising up down over here. Very rude of them. But whatever. Do we have any siege leaders to put in over here? Because that would be useful for these slow sieges. Let's see what we've got. A couple of occupied siege leaders, but no free siege leaders. Okay. Well, that's inauspicious. Yes, show this lady in her gold in. I like it. And that is indeed perverse. So we'll take a look here. Yeah, that'll be reasonably quick. And we just want to make our way up here and fight these guys. We're almost there. Well, I say almost there. We're about 40 days out. So they've only got 4 occupations as of right now. And one of them is here. 2 of them are here. I'm not sure where the other one is. But we definitely want to move up over here. They're actually losing this battle, hilariously. Ticking is definitely on our side. And let's hop in over... Yeah, are there no sick houses? Let's hop in over here and take this back. Beautiful. We did just take this siege down over here. And I do want to start up potentially some additional slow sieges, but honestly, I'm not sure we need it. So we take back this location. Brno and Sabej. Okay, where are these? Can you open? And you are here. Yep. Okay, we're working on that one. And then there is this location. Up there. Noted. Let's go hit this capital. So this is going to be a max of 14 months left on this slow siege. We're going to grab this capital. Our allies are fighting here. I'm going to let them. We don't need to join them on that. And we're at 52% war score right now. This did not count towards our war score. No, it did. Okay. We're at 63 now. They've occupied over in Spain. Sure. Vaguely annoying, but I guess it's fine. We're 75, now at 83. Yeah, this is definitely counting. So that sounds good. We're going to have this wrapped up extraordinarily quickly. So we're now at 87. This will put us at 98. Okay, Let's enforce those demands. Perfect. And we'll disband these troops. Okay, so there's that all dealt with at long last. That certainly did take a while. Summon the physician. Yeah, we've got a lot of plagues in our realm. I mean, that makes sense. Our realm is approximately 10 trillion realms in size. That's definitely a measurement. We don't want to release any of these guys from prison. Get out of here. Or more specifically, don't get out of here. So, if I recall correctly, we had a potential inn on Nicaea. We don't currently have one, but let's see what was available here. 35 reasons not to come. 0 reasons. We'll send him a gift, and in he comes. Fantastic. Let's get ourselves a shiny new Nicaea. Do we want to get anything else over this way while we're at it? Well, Nicaea is actually reasonably strong, and they're in another war right now. I think we'll just do this singular war for the moment. Ooh. Do they have multiple kingdom titles? They do. Okay. He only has a claim on the Sultanate of Nicaea. So I'm not sure what our actual outcome here will be. We'll likely not full annex them. But we'll do this anyway. That'll at least carve down one of those titles. So let's raise up our rally point about here. Let's raise men-at-arms. Let's raise a few levy troops. This ransom is good. Yes. I think he was a vassal. Shouldn't have let him go. But no on all of these vassals. Okay. Now, I want to hop down and try to spend some of our gold here. In Bandama, of course, we want to build bellows. We've got an upgrade that we can do here. Okay. Looks reasonably solid. Most of these are getting maxed at this point, though. There's very little that can actually be done. But in Waradugu, we've got one more upgrade that can be done. Looks good. We definitely have some plague around here at this moment, and we can certainly build a hospital garden. Felona has a fair amount of upgrades that it can yet do, as does Banifing. Okay, well, we can definitely spend some of this gold anyway. We've still got 60,000, but that's looking good. Okay, let's raise up our forces over here. Fantastic. So we're just going to need somewhere around 40k. I don't think we'll need more than that. They are retreating back over there. Okay. Seems reasonably fine. This is enough forces, and we just need our men-at-arms. 30 days on that. We just had a successor, the Scorpion of Kong North, and we should probably appoint this guy as a bearer of the Emperor's Mace. And we had a successor available here. Tamir, skill 20. We should probably have made him be the original one, but he wasn't currently available, so I didn't go with that. Probably should have, but there we go. He is now the successor. And for the Scorpion of Kong North, we can seek a worthy successor. Most expert of the Mel Spears has a successor, as does worthiest of the champions. So that looks cool. Let's get this army raised up here. I see their force down over there. This guy wants a truce? Nope. That's fine. We'll not. Let's get these bombards split out, and I don't know, like 20k. Just enough that he can't easily stack wipe it. He probably still can, to be honest. 45,000? Yeah, that's probably still easily stack wipeable. But not if we eliminate all of these guys first. That's most of his army there. Actually, I think that's pretty much all of it. And that's going to get heavily stack wiped. Yeah, that's all going to get stack wiped. So that looks good. We'll continue these sieges. Easy. Let's head up over this way and start a slow siege. We're going to make our way through these sieges very quickly. We're on 68% war score at this time. So this is not going to be a very lengthy procedure. 80%. definitely making good gains on this. 84, that wasn't as good. We need about 16%. I'll group these together at this point. 96. Okay. This siege should end it. I'm still not entirely sure how much we're going to end up getting here. We did find a Scorpion of Kong North's successor, and we should put him in. Bear of the Emperor's Mace, yeah, in here. So skill 9, that's not very great. But okay. There we go. That'll be fine. So 96%. This will be done very shortly here. Perfect. So let's see how much we actually end up getting here. Okay, that was a decent chunk. As expected, we didn't get the whole thing. I'd like to check in on Mesopotamia, if we can get that entire realm, but again, they have 2 kingdom titles. We would need someone ideally with a claim on both. Yeah, this guy's not in good health anyway. What else do we have here? 270 reasons, 255. Yeah, not a lot of good ways in there. So what else do we have for de jure? We've got some. What about vassal claims? Not a whole lot. This de jure claim is probably our best bet. There's a fair amount of de jure there. I'm wondering about empire titles. Okay. I feel like in that case, we should go after Jazer. Assuming we've got somebody here, which we do. We can invite this guy to court. He'll come to court, and do we need to convert him? Probably. Yes. Convert over. 84% chance. He did indeed agree. We'll summon the physician, and let's go attack Jazer here. Now, there are some de jure lands here, but I would much rather press this claim. They have 71,000 troops, apparently. Okay, that's actually reasonably impressive given their size. We're going to raise up forces around here. We'll raise our men-at-arms. We'll raise a similar number of levy troops. A soft approach is indeed best. Okay, this ransom is not acceptable. This one is. This is fine. And this is fine. Cool. Allies are joining the war. Of course, we still have 1 trillion plagues. That's to be expected. Actually, is our court physician on control plagues? No, you are not. You should be. Okay. So that seems fine for now. Most expert of the Melspears just had a succession. So can we replace you there? Non-believer secret. Okay. What do we got? Actually, yes. We can recruit Benaharo here, skill 15. Where are you at? There you are. And in you go. Perfect. So that should be fine for now. We're raising about 70,000 and that'll be sufficient to get this dealt with. Excellent. And then about 20 days here. Okay, they're down over here. That's noted. I'm going to split off about 30,000 troops here. We're going to give them a siege leader, and they're going to head in and start a slow siege up here, while the rest of our forces wait for the men-at-arms. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here they are. Let's get these bombards out, and they're going to head up over this way, while the rest of our forces come down and look to give battle. We'll get these sieges done quite quickly, of course. Excellent. So we'll group those together. And now that the bombards are here, we're making solid progress. And we're going to come fight these. They are not particularly unhappy about this. They're actually trying to come in here. That's not going to go well for them. We're the defenders here, by the way. In desert mountains. This is going to go very poorly for them. We do need to continue to siege up over this direction. Okay, let's go hit this and stack wipe them here. And of course, look to get this back. Some of them escaped because they were retreating, but this force will stack wipe. So I'd like to come down over this way. Awkward pathing, but whatever. We can grab, say, defensive negotiations. Okay. And this siege will be done very quickly. We're at 38% war score right now. So this looks good. They're heading up this way, so we're going to head up that way ourselves. 55 days until we arrive here? Sure. I'm thinking that we come down here next and head for their capital. They are trying to take back this territory up this way. That makes sense as a strategy, but it's not... They're just trying to avoid us, right? That's what they're trying to do right now. It's not going to go tremendously well for them. Okay. Lots and lots of plagues still. Want to head up here and fight these lads if we can. So we're going to attack Mosul as soon as possible. We're just going to push in this way. They've got another 30,000 here, so they've got 60,000 troops up in this region. Like I said, they have a reasonably impressive military, considering the size of them. Not that it's going to be difficult for us to handle, of course. We'll be absolutely fine. In fact, before we catch them, we might have won the war. 92. Okay, we'll just come down over here. And we'll give battle down this way. This is not going to go well for them. We're catching only half of their army here. This is really, really, really bad for them. And of course, the war is going to be over before they get down over this way. War is already over. And we stack wiped half of their army. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Excellent. So that gives us all of this territory here. And the reason we went after that is because I wanted to make this. There we go. That gives us a couple of extra de jure claims on Mesopotamia, which is actually split up. Macron and Mesopotamia are now separated. So that's very interesting. We're in a much better position there then, assuming... Oh, this guy would come to court. Cool. Absolutely do that. Okay, so he arrives at court, and... Can we not? I just want to change his religion. Okay, we'll demand his conversion. 73% chance on that. He agreed, and that means that we're now going to press his claim on Mesopotamia. So Macron is still going to exist. That's fine. They're separate at this point, so this is okay. We're making some really solid cleanup in the Middle East here. I like it. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done here. No doubt about that. But very, very solid cleanup here. So let's declare this war. Their capital is here. I'd like to raise around in Mosul, where we were previously. And let's raise men-at-arms and levy troops. I didn't even look at how many forces he had. He's got a reasonable amount. He called it in a holy order as well. So, like, 70,000? Yeah. Again, reasonably impressive given his size, but nothing we can't handle. We are now a leper. Well, that's inauspicious. Unfortunate. We're 30. We should probably try to find some heirs at this time. Okay. We're going to die young. Leprosy is not going to be very helpful, but that's okay. We'll need to try to work towards some heirs, as I said, and we're continuing to raise up forces here. He's bringing in reasonable amounts of troops. Do we want to hire something like some mercenaries here to help us hold this position? Unfortunately, we're 38 days away from our men-at-arms turning up. I'm thinking we hire a few mercs here. Something like that. Just to help us hold this position. Yeah. Now he's not interested in fighting it, which is exactly what I wanted. So I want to grab these guys and tell them to stop raising. We don't need any more there. And let's have all of these forces, with the exception of these guys, grouped together. We're going to come out over this way and look to hold their forces in this position. We're not necessarily looking to win this battle, although we were looking to fight a battle here. We're looking to hold them until these guys arrive, which they've now done. Come on up here. I don't mean to change our rally point. This is fine. We do have a faction, and what faction is this? Palabian Catholic Populists. Okay. We'll demand this guy's conversion, only a 12% chance, but a 100% chance here. Looks good. Most expert of the Mel Spears has had a succession, and we'll assign this guy as our marshal. He's not very good at the job, but he'll do. And we do need a most expert of the Mel Spears successor. Johann, skill 15? Sure. There we go. We'll force you to serve and put you on in. Excellent. So our men-at-arms are going to arrive here. We're just holding them in place with our other troops. Now that the men-at-arms have arrived, we'll stack wipe them. Nice and easy. Beautiful. So this war's pretty over. We just need to get enough war score now, and we'll probably just siege in this kind of line down to their capital. Not like that'll take very long. So let's get this wrapped up. We are at 63% right now. And these sieges go very quickly indeed with these bombards. They are, of course, absolutely insane. We can continue to boost up the quality of our crossbows, of course, in Bandama, and I would definitely like to do that. Let's get a workshop upgrade going there. So we can make them even more powerful, because, you know, that's what we need. More power in our men-at-arms. We have so much power in our men-at-arms right now. We'll just head down here next. This will put us at 80% war score. Okay. Between these two, that should end the war. So that looks good. We do have those populists, and we will die of leprosy eventually, which is very unfortunate, but we'll work towards getting ourselves some additional heirs. Let's see. Does leprosy affect our fertility? It does. Okay. So we've only got the one daughter. We do have an heir, so it should be okay. But we're probably not going to have any other children. The odds are extremely, extremely low, with minus 95% fertility. We could try to offset that via things like focuses, but for now, I think we'll just continue our conquests, and we'll disband these armies. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll get this vassal limit dealt with. There are definitely things we can do about that, and I would like to get some of these other guys gotten rid of. Things like these guys would be fantastic to get rid of. Macron would be a good one too. Cleaning up all of this area out over here would be great. We'll see what we can get done with that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.